Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Woo, what a weekend. All sorts of activities taking place. Stormy weather, rain, lightning, thunder, fireworks beyond control. Well, I guess they were in control.
It was kind of hard to distinguish sometimes. Is that a firework or is it thundering?
Yes, and some of the boomers that were booming were as loud as some of the thunder, so it was difficult to determine. But the animals are happier now than they were Friday and Saturday, that's for sure. But it's over, and everybody seemed to have a great time. Festival's successful. Had a good time at O'Connell on Saturday, helped with the parade there, and they had a nice parade there. And boy, the pulled pork, I think it was pork, sandwiches were dynamite, and the beans, they were good.
Good.
Company, better yet.
That's wonderful.
So wonderful time in O'Connell. I know Myrna's Heritage Days took place, Comstock's 4th of July celebration, and, of course, Sumner and their big parade and rodeo. So another summer weekend in the books and the 4th of July in the books.
Yes.
So you think it's over? No way.
There's more to come.
There's more to come. Let me look at my festival sheet here.
Yeah.
All right. Old Settlers Day in Litchfield this weekend, and the Arnold's Devil Den Rally takes place this weekend. And this week, Crazy Days in Broken Bow. Of course, there'll be Market on the Square on Thursday along with Crazy Days. And Alumni Weekend here in Broken Bow, and the D.C. Lynch Carnival. So if you have family activities that you want to take your pick. Plenty of things to pick from there.
Yep, all very family friendly.
Yeah. Man, that's a lot to choose from, but something for everybody.
Yep, all ages.
Yeah. So Crazy Days is one of the broadcasts that we challenge ourselves on. I'm not sure how many places we went last year on Thursday morning, but a lot, and we're going to do that again this year. So Brent and Dave will be out going to as many businesses as want us there to highlight what they're doing for Crazy Days. That will be the majority of the breakfast show on Thursday. Mm-hmm. So we'll get that all put together. And is there some baseball coming up as well this week?
Well, we'll kind of see. We're kind of moving into some tournament time stuff, but we got to wait till brackets come out and all. At this time, no.
Okay.
But we'll see what happens in the future.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Now, a couple of things here that Brent and I are adjusting to, and both Brent, I think, would admit, and myself, have trouble with change. And we have some new equipment in the studio, which I think you'll like for those of you who watch the show, because we have new mic booms installed on Friday, and they're lower profile, so you'll be able to see the guests much easier who come to visit us because they're kind of shoulder level rather than coming down from above. So no one should be blocked from view, and they are probably a little easier to adjust to people who come in as visitors. Mm-hmm. Now, for Brent and I, we've been pulling on the same mics in here, same stands since we remodeled the studios 15 years ago or so, 13, 14, 15 years, whatever it is. And so now we're adjusting to these low-profile mics, and it just seems kind of weird. Uh-huh. But we'll get used to it. Also, this weekend, pretty excited, we invested some money into some equipment for KCNI AM. And if you are an AM listener and listen to KCNI, we'll ask you, if you have time, drop us a note, let us know what you think. But we put in a new, what they call audio processor, and pretty sizable investment because it just wasn't sounding as good as it. Well, the equipment that we had in Iraq was installed in the early 1980s as a processor, and so we knew that they made some advancements in technology since that time, and we have a processor that we're using on KBBN that we installed a year or two ago that we were really impressed with. And so we purchased one for KCNI AM, and it's much louder, brighter, and clearer. And you should be able to hear KCNI even further than you have been. AM radio struggles a little more than it used to get its signal out because of all the interference out there, all the new technologies that are in the airwaves out there. So this should be an improvement for you folks who like to listen to KCNI AM, or you can't get KCNI FM 96.3. Try the AM side now. I think you'll find it to be a much better, and you might just leave it there and listen to KCNI on the AM side.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's great news. And, well, the flagship station of it all is 1280 AM. So that's good news.
Yes. And we want to continue to take care of the AM listeners out there. We know that there's some people that just prefer to leave their radio on the AM side. Now, in our car, I've got it set up to where I can push a button and listen to KBBN, KCNI FM, or KCNI AM real easily. You can just pop back and forth between them. And that's when I was comparing on Saturday going to Ocano, because we just installed the new equipment on Friday. Boy, KCNI is loud and bright now on the AM side. So give it a try when you're out driving your car, or check out your AM band on your radio in your kitchen or your shop, whatever the case may be. See if it makes a difference for you. Plus, of course, you can listen online on your computer at KCNI1280.com and KBBN.com. You can also download the free app for your devices of your choice and listen to the stream right in your pocket. I use the stream on my phone. I got a pair of those wireless headphones, so when I mow the yard, I can listen to KBBN through my phone into the headset. So there's all sorts of different ways to listen to our stations. However you do it, we appreciate it.
Yes, absolutely.
We do have guests coming in today. We'll be hearing from the Broken Bow Area Rotary. Custer County Economic Development will be in, and Brent will be telling you all about the specials out at the grocery cart. And I went out over the weekend and bought some hot dogs.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
We had hot dogs in the fridge. They were okay. Joan bought them, and they were fine. But I wanted those ones with the tough red skins on them.
The Tomboys?
Yeah, the Tomboys are the Husker.
Oh, yeah, the Husker hot dog?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good choice there, Mr. Bernie.
They're a little smaller than the ones that we had in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't double up and put two in the bun. I could have.
Yeah.
But and they got the bigger ones, too. But time to stock up now that we've gotten through the 4th of July. We've had some barbecues and gatherings and get-togethers. So Brent's got some specials for you this morning here in the first half hour. All right, did we cover everything?
Well, yeah, I think we're off to an awfully good start anyway.
Yes, and we'll also tell you that we're going to be telling you about some of the Crazy Day activities during the show today. We have a bunch of live reads ready to go for that, so we can let you know ahead of time what's coming for you in your shopping and activities Crazy Days. So that's something else we're going to be doing today.
Mm-hmm.
Again, a big thank you to the communities who put on the festivals this past weekend. I was kind of enjoying that pulled pork sandwich and the beans, glass iced tea, and the Ocano Community Building was filled up with people enjoying the food and having conversations. And they had an open house at the library. Went in and got a T-shirt. Nice Ocano Ocano Library T-shirt, and everybody's having a great time. And I thought about, man, it takes a lot of work to put these things on. There in the kitchen were all the volunteers, and that was going on in a bunch of communities, certainly more so than usual this past weekend with all the 4th of July activities and so forth. But it takes people in these communities to make these things happen. So thank you very much. I know that takes different committees, different times of the year they get together to put all these things together, and maybe have some things like T-shirts and different things, and food and fun and parades and games, and gosh, it's good old-fashioned fun.
It
and
is.
There's more to come.
Yeah, Yep, the summer is not over.
All right, let's play the game. Speaking of games, this is a chance for us to remind you that on Wednesday we'll have the Mind Match game. We're starting out with another $25 jackpot. We'll be playing that on Wednesday, but today we're going to play the regular game. What are we giving away today?
Well, it's Monday, so this will be a free breakfast sandwich at Howdy's in Broken Bow, and a new batch of questions asking some questions about events associated with the month of July. So here's your question for today. Which famous festival is held in Pamplona, Spain in July? Is it La Tomatina, the Carnival, the Running of the Bulls, or Candlelight Concert? Which famous festival is held in Pamplona, Spain in July? La Tomatina, Carnival, Running of the Bulls, or Candlelight Concert? If you know the answer, call us at 872-2801.
The music to get your day started right.
I listen every morning.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI, KBBN.
Your friends at Varney Pharmacy in Broken Bow are proud to offer the products and service you love having on your side for the best experience possible. Leader brand products on their shelves offer great value compared to national brand equivalents, while also meeting or exceeding FDA quality standards. You can also shop a great variety of gift items and greeting cards at Varney Pharmacy. With their knowledgeable staff ready and waiting to help, Varney Pharmacy, located in downtown Broken Bow.
At Agland ATV, they understand the importance of your machine, whether for work or play. Serving farmers, ranchers, and outdoor enthusiasts, they offer a great selection of top-quality UTVs and ATVs to suit your needs. Plus, their experienced service department is always ready to keep your machines running smoothly with reliable maintenance and repairs. Visit them on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow or head to aglandatv.net. Proud to be your local Polaris connection. Agland ATV. Polaris. Think outside.
We have Billy on the line this morning. How you doing, Billy?
I'm good, Dave.
All right. So, did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did.
All right. Did you have some good food and fun?
Yeah, I played golf with my girlfriend that one day.
Ooh.
I can't beat her.
You can't?
No, because she's too good.
Well, that's all right. You still had fun, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Here's Brent with the question.
All right, Billy, which famous festival is held in Pamplona, Spain in July? Is it La Tomatina, the Carnival, the Running of the Bulls, or Candlelight Concert?
I'm going to take a wild guess on this Running of the Bulls.
It is the Running of the Bulls. You got it, Billy. Have you ever had a desire to go run with the Bulls? No.
I wouldn't want to chase a bull down. Those things are dangerous. I've seen that on TV once, and God, those guys you got to be in shape to do that, don't you?
Yeah, shape and kind of crazy, I would think. I've seen some of the video footage of past running of the bulls, and my goodness, it can be dangerous.
Want to try to do that.
No,
thank you.
All right. Well, Billy, because you answered correctly, we're going to put your name on a certificate that'll get you a free breakfast sandwich at Howdy's here in Broken Bow. So we'll get these to you when I see you next time. How's that?
Okay, whenever that is. Are
Yeah.
you going to do area tournament for juniors and seniors this year or not?
Yeah. Well, we're kind of looking at some different possibilities, and we'll be there for the seniors tournament when it comes up later in the month, and we'll try to do some other stuff too if we're able.
I'm not going to say nothing about the Cardinals and the Cubs, but the Cubs need more pitching is what they need.
Well, yeah, everybody everybody's been getting hurt during the year.
I know.
It's just I've never seen anything like it. So,
I have never seen it, but Milwaukee's going to be the team to beat.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you're right.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
And there's a team I don't like in the National League. You know what it is? The Padres. I can't stand them.
Oh, boy.
I cannot stand Tatis and Machado. I can't stand them.
Machado had a big home run last night, beat the
Yeah,
Dodgers.
he did. Unfortunately, he did. But that's the team I don't like and stuff like that.
I know.
I can't believe how good my Cardinals are doing it. I'm shocked, Brent. I didn't think they'd be doing that good this year.
I think they have surprised a few people. They're a good baseball team. Didn't win yesterday,
No.
because they were playing the Cubs, but they did win the 2 previous days.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're playing really well.
Yeah, I know. All right. Well, you guys have a good day.
Thanks, Billy.
Okay. Bye.
Billy Bales, our guest this morning and contestant here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Here's Jim Croce, Bad, Bad, Leroy Brown.
Yes, Dave.
I don't want to get personal.
Oh,
you know I don't.
No, you've never done that on the show.
But I was wondering, I know you spent some time over in Arnold over the holiday weekend.
I did, yeah, on the 4th.
And was you with any Crows over there, the Crow family?
Well, yes, for a little bit. Colby and Alyssa Crow.
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa was Apperson before she became Crow.
Right.
And a little girl by the name of Ellie Crow, who kind of stole the show, really.
I'm sure.
When she showed up. But, spent some time with them.
How about, did you see Smokey?
I did not. Nope, I did not.
Is there any scuttlebutt in the family about Smokey?
Not that I know of.
Well,
No. What are you suggesting here?
Well, Smokey and I go way back.
I know you do.
Clear back to cheese balls at Christmas.
Yeah.
And I just haven't heard from him for a long time. And every once in a while he gives me a call and kind of gives me his thoughts. And I haven't heard. Is he mad at me?
Well, that was going to be my question to you. What have you said?
Well, I don't know.
That may have kept him from calling you or reaching out.
See, I don't. You work every day in this business, and you say things, and you go home that night, and you come back and do it again the next day, do another breakfast show.
Yeah.
And so I was, as I mentioned, down in Oconto, and this very nice lady come up and introduced herself and said, Dave, I listen to your show about every morning, and I enjoy the show. I enjoy the music on KCNI. And she said, most of the time I enjoy the show, but she said, sometimes when you are off on something, I just want to, and she took her hand back and forth like she was going to slap me, you know. And it made me think, well, maybe I did something to where Smokey wants to slap me. I mean, this was a very nice lady. She did not actually. She was just making the gesture like, shut up, Dave.
Yeah.
Be quiet. And I get it. I understand. But I just wondered.
I wish I could have been there for that. That would have been wonderful.
She was sweet.
That's good.
Yeah. Moved back here just recently and has made her home here. So it was really, and Joan was talking to this very nice lady, and we were setting up the PA, and so I had to go help with that. I don't want to be a guy that was, sloughing.
Sure.
So I didn't get to finish the conversation with her, but I did leave when she was using that gesture.
I don't know about Smokey. Here's what I think you need to reach out to him. You need to make a phone call.
Well, I wonder
and just check in and see how he's doing.
I gotta look. I think I have his number in my phone, but I don't know whether it's under C or S.
Oh, Crow or Smokey? Huh?
Yeah. Let me look. Contacts. Let's see. I'm gonna look at under Smokey to start with. See if there's J K L M N O P R S. Okay. There's Steve, Scott, Sammy, Samantha, Scotty, Shannon. There's no Smokey there.
Okay.
Let me go up then. I lost. Close it out.
Yeah.
These phones. Well, the people who run the phones is more. So we'll go to the C's.
Okay.
And there's a Connie, there's a Colleen, there's a Cody, there's a Clint. But I don't see any Crow. Well, this is weird. When I switched phones, it went from alphabetical for the first name rather than the last name.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just on its own.
Yeah.
I don't know how to change that. So then I should probably go to A for Alan. I've known him as Smokey for so long, I forgot his first name.
Wow.
He's not in my phone. So I can't call him. I don't have it in my phone.
Oh, boy.
So he's going to have to ring me up.
Okay.
And he probably wants to ring me up.
He probably does now.
Grocery cart specials right after this message.
In the morning, you are awakened by the twitter of a little bird.
No, it's Dave and Brent.
I knew there was a reason I got out of bed this morning.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI, KBBN.
Join me, Chad Dolan of Reynolds Auction and Realty on July 17th at 7 p.m. for the annual Kearney Cruise Night Classic Car Auction. Want to buy or sell a classic car or truck? Do it this year at Kearney Cruise Night. Nationwide live internet bidding, great food and cold drinks in the air-conditioned building at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney. Just $2 admission and a lot of fun and entertainment for the whole family. To consign your car or truck now, give us a call at 308-832-2444 or check us out at reynoldsauction.highbid.com. We'll see you at the sale.
Here at Team Physical Therapy, we want to get you ready and keep you healthy all year long. If you are having trouble getting back into shape, call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We are highly trained in whole body injuries that you may be experiencing. Whether it's a muscle strain, shin splints, foot, knee, or shoulder pain, let your movement rehabilitation specialist get you into shape. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
All right, 7:55 is your breakfast show time. Brent Apperson with your specials for this week at the grocery cart. Time to restock those shelves, get some more protein in the fridge, get ready for summer.
All right, here we go. Let's start in the meat department. Fresh 85%. Lean ground round is $5.98 a pound. Prairie Fresh natural center cut boneless pork chops $2.98 a pound. Eye of round steak or roast, $7.98 a pound. And boneless in-loin pork roast is $2.88 a pound this week. 2.5 pound bag of Best Choice all-natural bone-in chicken wing portions, $8.98. Fresh frozen Best Buy boneless skinless chicken breast fillets are $2.98 a pound. Tyson Rock Cornish game hens get 2 for $10, and the 16-ounce package of Sea Best tilapia fish fillets is just $3.98. Big Buy smoked slice bacon 16-ounce packages are 2 for $7. Wimmer's natural casing red or coarse wieners 24-ounce packages are $9.98. Oscar Mayer Basic Lunchables, 2 for $4. And Bar S Corn Dogs, the 2.5 pound package is $6.98. Moving to some of the other specials this week at the grocery cart, Crystal Farms Deli Sliced Cheese, $2.98. Kraft String Cheese is $3.58. Best Choice Sour Cream, 24-ounce tubs, 2 for $4. Tropicana Orange Juice, 46-ounce bottles are $3.98. Crystal Farms Cracker Cut Cheese, $2.98. Yoplait Fridge Pack Yogurt, $4.98. And Best Choice Shredded Cheese, the 32-ounce packages, are $7.48. Other specials, Red Baron pizzas are on sale for $3.98. Marie Callender's Lasagna, $14.98. If you like the tots at Sonic, they got Sonic Tots in the 20-ounce packages on sale for $3.98 this week. Hot Pockets, the 4-count package, $4.48. Hungry Man dinners are on sale for $3.98. Butterfinger or 100 grand ice cream bars are $3.98 for the boxes. Other grocery savings you'll find this week, Frito-Lay Cheetos are on sale, get 2 for $8. Frito-Lay Ruffles are 2 for $8. Best Choice Round Top White Bread 20-ounce loaves are 2 for $4. Hunt's tomatoes or sauce in the can, 2 for $3. Best Choice canned fruit, get 2 for $4. Betty Crocker brownie, cookie, or muffin mixes are $2.98. And Nabisco party-size cookies or crackers are on sale for $6.98. All right, let's go to page 2. We'll go to the produce section where they have Northwest Red cherries on sale for $3.98 a pound. Red or green seedless grapes are $2.48 a pound. 1 pound package of California red ripe strawberries get 2 for $6. A pint of fresh blueberries is $3.98. Fresh jumbo cantaloupe $3.98 each. Large size slicing cucumbers are 78 cents each this week. Extra large green bell peppers are 98 cents. The 1 pound bag of Bolt House Farms baby carrots are 98 cents for the package. Little Potato Company potatoes, the 24-ounce packages, are on sale for $2.98. And the 8-ounce package of Taylor Farms Sugar Snap peas, $2.98 this week. Other store-wide savings, General Mills cereals are on sale for $3.98. Post cereals are $3.98 as well. Pearl Milling Company pancake mix, the 24 to 32-ounce size is $3.98. Kellogg's Pop-Tarts 8-count box is $2.98. Kraft Mac and Cheese Dinner 5-pack, $5.48. General Mills Chex Mix, Bugles, or Gardetto's snacks are $3.48 for the package. Old El Paso enchilada sauce or green chilies, $1.98, and Old El Paso taco seasonings are on sale for 98 cents for the package. Hunt's Squeeze Ketchup, 32-ounce bottles are $2.88. Idahoan Scallop Potatoes, the 20-ounce size, $7.28. Red Gold Tomatoes with green chilies, 10-ounce cans, are $1.78. And Best Choice Spring Water, 24-pack, $4.13 this week. Some of the specials that you'll find in the deli section, sliced-to-order Kretschmar off-the-bone ham is $7.98 a pound, and sliced-to-order Kretschmar provolone cheese is $6.98 a pound. Going to the bakery quick, Rotella buns are on sale, hamburger, hot dog, or brat buns, 6 to 8 count, 2 for $4. Clyde's glazed donuts get 2 for $5, and fresh baked snails, 4 count, $4.48. Some of the specials that you'll find in the bakery this week at the grocery cart. And that's what's in the ad this week for the grocery cart in Broken Bow.
It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to KCNI, KBBN Radio, Broken Bow, Nebraska. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News, I'm John Summers. Massive crowds turned out in Tehran for Saturday's official start of the funeral for Iran's late Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khomeini. More than 850,000 fireworks filled the skies over Washington, D.C. during the 4th of July. President Trump says no nation has done more good for the world than the United States of America.
Speaking at Mount Rushmore in South Dakota Friday night, Trump celebrated the nation's 250th birthday.
And by the grace of God, the United States of America is the most successful, most accomplished, most exceptional nation ever to exist in human history.
I'm Jim Forbes.
Federal health officials are witnessing the earliest start to the West Nile virus season in the U.S. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by KNOP, the Nebraska Emergency Management Agency reported on Saturday that the Log Road fire is now 81% contained and has affected 1,525 acres. The fire was first spotted on June 29th during a Civil Air Patrol detection flight, officials said. State teams became fully aware on the incident June 30th and took command on July 1st after local agencies requested additional resources. The cause is believed to be lightning, according to the Nebraska Emergency Management Agency. As suppression efforts transition into the next phase, command of the incident is being returned to local fire departments. While response operations are transitioning to local management, NEMA encourages the public to remain cautious in and around the fire area and avoid interfering with any ongoing firefighting activities. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
England won a classic at Mexico 3-2 in a World Cup round of 16 games Sunday night. There was an hour weather delay at the start, so kickoff on England TV was 2 in the morning. Jude Bellingham scored back-to-back goals late first half for a brief 2-0 lead. Harry Kane, a penalty kick in the 60th minute. England had a player kicked out during the second half, so it played a man down for over 50 minutes to finish the game and still won. Goalkeeper Jordan Pickford with 3 great saves. Norway advanced to a World Cup quarterfinal for the first time, got 2 late goals from Erling Haaland to eliminate Brazil 2-1. Late PK from Neymar, who has retired from the national team. For the Americans, star Flo Balogun will play Monday night after FIFA suspended his red card. Naomi Osaka upset number 1 Arina Sabalenka at Wimbledon in the 4th round. NASCAR's race at Chicago went to Chase Briscoe. Christopher Bell finished in second.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 93. Winds out of the south 10 to 15 miles per hour. 68 tonight, partly cloudy skies. High temperatures reach up to 92. Tomorrow, clear skies. Chance for showers Wednesday. Chance for storms on Thursday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Is your current financial advisor really listening to you or just waiting for his or her turn to talk? Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin,
your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we are here, ready to listen. We want to know what's important to you. We want to learn about your goals so that together we can put you on the financial path that's right for you. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
8:04. Let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Man, oh man, it feels absolutely beautiful out so far this morning. 70 degrees outside under a sunny sky. Winds are nice and calm. There's just like that perfect nice breeze coming through the area. Your barometric pressure at 30.08, humidity 89%. No rain in the last 24 hours with 81 hundredths of precipitation for the month. A high yesterday of 88 and an overnight low of 66.
I love your attitude, Jack. It's
Thank
very
you.
positive, and that's what we like to hear.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Jack loves to report on the weather. We've just found the right niche for Jack.
Yeah.
He walks outside, and it's got to be like maybe a hailstorm, and otherwise it's simply beautiful.
Well, we send him out at the perfect time, and that's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Now, if we were to send him out about 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock later this afternoon, might be a different story, because it's going to get hot today, isn't
Yeah,
it?
lower 90s. Yeah, and humid. I think Jack said we picked up 68 hundredths precipitation from the hard shower that we had 4th of July night. Had some moisture in the gauge ahead of that, so off to a decent start for July. A few hailstones with that rain on the side of the house Saturday, but not much, and I don't know of anybody reporting hail damage from the storm. There's a bit of wind when that storm passed through, put people on watch and held up the fireworks and all sorts of things, but they got them done. And so if we can pick up, 3/4 of an inch of rain and still have the fireworks, it's all good. And I would think right now that the hay's looking pretty good out there, growing some hay, and boy, the soybeans on the corner up here around the corner look really, really good. They're dry land, so yeah, it's keep your fingers crossed.
Absolutely.
We'll take a few more rains like that. A little slower would be nice, as long as we're going to get picky.
Well, yeah, if we're going to set out just how we actually want it, we just as well set the parameters, right?
Yeah, about an inch over a 6-hour period would be nice.
Yeah.
But we'll take whatever we can get.
Yes, we will.
Let's see here. BD in Broken Bow, the Nebraska plant here in Broken Bow, will be hosting walk-in interviews Wednesday, July 8th from 3 until 4 p.m. Potential candidates can park in the visitor parking lot, or if it's full, across the street at the associate parking lot, and enter through the glass door, the entrance with the stairs. You'll be greeted there in the lobby. You can also find this information on sandhillsexpress.com employment page. But BD in Broken Bow is hiring, looking for certain positions to be filled. So interviews this Wednesday, July 8th from 3 until 4 p.m.
All right. I've got Crazy Days remote. You want to mix these in as we go, or you want to keep them separate?
No, they're fine.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this has to do with Crazy Days. El Nopalito will be celebrating this Thursday. And remember, they have moved, so they encourage you to come out and see them at their new location at 933 South E in Broken Bow. Go get an ice-cold agua fresca drink during Crazy Days, made fresh daily with 100% all-natural ingredients. And they are buy one, get one free on Thursday. Friday, they are buy one, get one half off. Saturday, everything in the store is 10% off, including drinks. So say hello at their new location and get an Aqua Fresca at El Nopalito in Broken Bow, now located at 933 South E Street.
8:08 is your time. Well, we told you earlier that we were going to have a visitor or visitors from the Broken Bow Area Rotary, and right on time is Kyle Kellum.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
We're good. We're good. You're here on behalf of the Rotary.
Yes, sir.
Are you the new guy?
I am. I'm the new elected president. Can you believe it?
Yes,
we can
we
actually.
can, yes. Well, you'll do a great job, and I know that they're excited to have you fill this position. And a lot of the meetings, if not most of them, take place right at the hospital, right?
They do, yeah. Most of them, from my schedule, right? It works fairly convenient. But yeah, we have a great conference room there, and the Rotary Club's been meeting there for, I think, many years. So it works well. We have a good attendance of folks that come, and looking forward to this upcoming year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lunch is always super good.
It is good. It is good. We have great lunch, and it's just one of those things where you can get everybody together at one time, and everybody gets to have a meal together and talk shop and make the community and world a better place.
Yeah,
it's a good time.
It is a worldwide organization, as you mentioned, and there has been things that this Rotary's been involved in other countries, doing some good things.
Yeah.
And then right here, of course, in Nebraska as well, in central Nebraska. So,
yeah.
Were you a Rotarian elsewhere before you arrived here?
I was not Well, I was a Rotarian for, gosh, I want to say a couple years before coming here. And I've just really enjoyed the organization for what it stands for what the things that they do. I have not been able to do, Deb McCaslin, she's an amazing woman. She has done some amazing things, not just for our Rotary Club, but for the Rotary International worldwide organization. And so I haven't been able to do those things. So I'm hoping to, at some point, ride her coattails and we can figure something out together, or go with her along one of those trips that she does to be able to help folks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fantastic. And it just reminds us, I think, a little bit of how lucky we are here when you see what the struggles elsewhere, just to have clean water or water out of a well. I mean, and we go to the faucet and don't think a thing about it. So it's good to kind of have a wake-up call once in a while.
It is. It is very eye-opening. This is outside of Rotary, but I was on vacation one time, and we were in the Dominican, and I know the Rotary is there. And as we were going through really the backwoods of the Dominican and seeing the living conditions and what people were trying to utilize just to get through an every day, it was humbling, very, very eye-opening, but it makes you really appreciate what Rotary does, because they are out there making the world a better place. And as I mentioned, to see that kind of stuff it's different. It puts a different spin on things. Yeah. We're very fortunate.
So here locally, I know that you've got a good membership, but you can always use some more people. Maybe the chance here as the new leader to invite people to come and be a part of it?
Yeah, absolutely. Rotary, it's a volunteer organization, of course. And so the club and as a district, we're District 5630, and the Rotary International as a whole is all purely done on volunteers. And so as we look to do things inside of the community, we're always looking for more folks to help. And it's not a high time commitment. We meet once every other week, and for those folks that can meet, they're able to come. A lot of the folks that we have are just able to help volunteer, which is completely fine as well, because it takes a team. It takes a whole village of folks to be able to get through an event or some kind of committee to help plan things and participate and make it better. Yeah.
Any questions, Brent?
I was wondering if you could talk about even just the networking opportunities that come out of being a Rotarian, because you have people from different walks of life coming together, and I'm sure that's been a little rewarding too.
Yeah, from just on a personal note, getting to know folks, after moving here to Broken Bow and getting to know folks, Rotary's been extremely beneficial. But even outside of that, for the last 2 years, I was able to attend. It's called a PETS convention. It's for those upcoming president-elects and incoming presidents. It's a lot of leadership training, learning about the organization some more, and really understanding. But the best part of it is by far just what you mentioned. It's the networking and getting to know people around the state, in different states, whether it's Kansas or Colorado, and those are all folks that if you have a need for anything, whether it's inside or outside of Rotary, you drop them an email or a phone call or a text, and they're always willing to help. I've met some really, really fantastic folks through Rotary, and so I'm so glad you mentioned that, because some of them we don't communicate very often at all. Others, I'll get an email and it's like, oh gosh, I haven't reached out to them for a little bit. Let's see what they're up to. So it's a neat organization, and that networking piece definitely is a key to it. Yeah.
Are there projects that you wanted to mention this morning that are coming up, or are you just getting your feet wet?
Yeah, well, a little of both.
Okay.
And I brought some notes with me to recall, but some of the things that we have coming up is there's the RILA. It's a camp for kids that are going into their junior year or juniors. I think 15 to 17 actually. Anyway, it's a leadership camp. Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, I believe, is what it stands for. I get the really, really fortunate opportunity to go and talk to all of those kids at this camp here in next week, to talk to them about leadership and what goes into being a good Rotarian and how they can help make the world a better place through good leadership. So I'm really, really excited about that. As you can imagine, it's sometimes I like to talk, and so put me in front of people and allow me to talk, and man, that's gold.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you're talking about good things. That helps too.
Yeah. And outside of that, we do have things coming up as we begin to plan for the fair and the parade that's coming with that. So there'll be some planning coming up. But anybody who is interested to join Rotary, please reach out to me. You can reach out to me through the hospital or via email. All of those wonderful things. And we can help get you set up and volunteering.
Okay. All right. You guys want to talk a little baseball while Kyle's here?
Well, you got it's the last juniors seniors double header at home tonight. Let's see, you play No, you're on the road.
Yep.
You're at St. Paul.
We are at St. Paul tonight.
Yeah.
And St. Paul, they are a tremendously good team. We got to play them once earlier this year and find out just how good they are. And but at the end of the day, it's no different than any other thing as it relates to leadership. It makes you better, and it pushes your limits. And so the boys will be tested tonight for sure, both the juniors and seniors. And so that's a really important piece. Yeah. Definitely.
And on the senior side, I know the juniors got area tournament starting later this week. For you guys, you've got some regular season stuff that you'll be working through in July yet to get ready for your area tournament toward the end of the month.
Yes. And next week we'll head to Cozad, play a doubleheader there. And so we got a few games to wrap up. We're going to play some games that we added on the 18th and 19th. Just as we prepare for area. And we had a good practice last night. That's important, coming off of a string of a few losses. So we're able to put some things in, and I'm excited to wrap up or to go into this, really the last half of the season, and to wrap up the area tournament and hopefully from there go to state. So it'll be good.
Yeah.
A lot of strategy that didn't used to be in baseball, and that's the pitch count and all those sorts of things. That really puts a little more pressure, I think, on coaches to monitor. You have to only allow so many pitches for your pitchers to pitch in so many innings and all of that. Strategy really comes into play, doesn't it?
It really does, yeah. There's a lot of strategy to it, figuring out who you're going to pitch just for one game and how many pitches you're going to allow them to pitch, right, in order to get rest with the pitch count rules and come back into the next game that you want them to pitch. So there's definitely a lot of that. And then, baseball as a whole is just a very, very mental game, right? So, and I equate leadership to a lot of things in all very sports related. As you know, I'm a big sports fan. But I think about whether it's my baseball boys or the Rotary, leadership boys that are or kids that are going into that, and a lot of it is it's about leading their minds, right? And so in getting their minds in the right spot, holding them accountable for when things go wrong, but making it so that, and there's the strategy of that too, right? Making it so that they want to go back out and compete and do a good job. So there's the pitch count, there's the leadership aspect, and there's just, sometimes it's just being able to keep the boys in the game mentally. That can be a challenge, especially when you get down.
Yeah, long summer. Yeah, momentum is everything in baseball, as in a lot of sports.
Yeah,
but we hear about professional teams losing 8 straight and then winning 10 straight. So the mindset is important, isn't it?
It is. It really is. And I'm a big Atlanta Braves fan. So the Braves won the other day 10-4, and I remember thinking, as I've evolved in my coaching career, there was a time where a 10-4 loss might have really, really got at me. But now I think about, okay, so what's their coach and their manager going to tell them in the locker room? And those are the kind of things that I think about as I lead these boys and coach them, because a 10-4 loss, there's always learning opportunities there, whether you're at the professional level or American Legion. So, it's a good time. It's a good time, and I'm so much looking forward to be able to transfer a lot of the knowledge that I have and leadership skills to be able to help kids all over. So
beyond baseball.
Yeah.
So folks have sparked interest here this morning. Get a hold of Kyle and get yourself involved and become a member. Am I wrong in thinking Rotary has over the years had pretty good foreign exchange programs as well, or am I thinking Lions?
No. Well, I'm not sure about Lions, but Rotary does. There's a foreign exchange program through Rotary, and in fact, there's some opportunities for some exchange students to come over here in the not so distant future. So there is a strong exchange program. I've hosted a couple, not Rotary students, but foreign exchange students, and it's a heck of a good experience. These Rotary kids are, sometimes you have foreign exchange students that come across that maybe they might be a little timid, which would be normal, scared, not too sure about being away from home. But from my understanding, like I said, I've never hosted a Rotary exchange student, but there's a different, I would say, a different level of readiness probably for those students to come across. They know that they're usually staying with other Rotarians. And so I think that takes away some of the fear for them to come across and stay. And there's also, sometimes they're maybe a little bit older, and so they have different agendas than just going through, a high school year. So, they have a very strong exchange program. I'm hoping to be able to participate in it in the near future. But they do a good job with it. I do know that.
Yeah, I think that preparation you're talking about is important before they, go wherever they're going, because there's a shock factor no matter whether you're prepared or not. So the more you can prepare, the less homesick and stressed they'll be, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. You'll be surprised, Kyle. Actually, we had a foreign exchange student at our house many years ago.
Did you?
And turned out Teresa was Australian, and she did very well, and we didn't damage her too bad. I mean,
no?
She was an excellent student. The only thing she didn't understand being from Australia is she thought cheerleading was a little corny.
So they don't have cheerleading in Australia.
They have gymnastics and all that sort of thing, but she didn't really get the cheerleading part.
Yeah. Yes.
But you learn a lot from those kids.
You do.
It's a learning experience for everybody.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Our last one was from France, so she just went home about a month and a half ago. And if the U.S. and France both win their next World Cup game, which the U.S. plays tonight, if they both win, they're going to play each other. And so the benefit for me is hopefully the U.S. beats France, because then I can rub it in my foreign exchange student's face for a very long time.
Yeah, big time.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, Kyle. Of course, Kyle Kellum heads up the hospital here in Broken Bow and clinic, and we'll probably be talking to you about that next time you come in.
Sounds good. Thanks for having
Brent,
me.
How would you rate Kyle's shirt today?
Oh, yeah.
Another 10. I've never seen him below a 10 for me. The color combination, here's what gets me. It's the color combination of the tie with the shirt.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I agree.
Always a 10.
Yeah.
And I don't wear a tie very often, if at all, anymore. But if I ever do, can you tie it for me? Because I'm telling you, is that a double Windsor?
Yes, sir.
Double Windsor knot? I'm
Yes,
telling
sir.
you, it is perfect.
It is
Absolutely
it is
perfect.
A tight knot.
Huh?
Yes. And you can't see from your angle, but from my angle, the guy's got socks that are killer as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and so you're going to have to give him a 10 plus, maybe 11 today.
Oh, man, you guys are too nice. Little does everybody know that when Brent tells me that I have a 10 dress attire on, every time he says 10, it's a $10 bill. So there's a reason why he says that. Right?
We've been talking about, since you're a sports guy, especially baseball, you know how they have the walk-up song when guys go to the plate?
Yeah.
Walk-in music, sharp dress man.
Oh, yeah.
For Kyle Kellum when he comes into the studio.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's getting pretty deep in here. Now it's getting
ZZ Top for Kyle. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Thanks for coming in.
Hey, thanks for having me, as always.
We'll be right back.
From the mortgage to childcare costs to the weekly grocery haul, you already know that life comes with many expenses. We all do so much to take care of our loved ones right now, but we don't always consider how those left behind would manage if the unthinkable were to happen. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. Life insurance is a simple answer to that very difficult question. If you have a policy already, that's great. Let us review it with you to make sure it's still the amount, type, and length of coverage that you need. If you don't have a life policy, we will walk you through the process to determine what kind of life insurance protection is best for your family. Just give us a call at 836-2201 or stop in the office in Callaway.
Your big dreams deserve small town service, and that's what you'll get at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From new home builds to remodels, including quartz, granite, and cabinetry, their team works alongside of you every step of the way. Need ag supplies like fencing wire, posts, or tanks? They have them. And in a full line of quality Benjamin Moore paint and delivery, and you're set. Visit Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 or Saturdays, 8 to noon, and see the difference local makes at Ansley Lumber and Supply, downtown Ansley.
8:26, more items of interest that we want to pass along to you at this time. The Callaway schools are looking for an office manager, and they are going to be filling that position soon. Come join their family. Full-time, 40-hour per week position, salary based on experience and education, anywhere from $22 to $25 per hour. They also include a benefits package and a year-round employment. This is not a part-time school position. This is full-time, year-round. Now, they're looking for somebody who has business experience in the books and so forth. They'd actually prefer a business degree applicant, but if you're good at numbers and you've been working somewhere at this sort of thing, they'd love to talk to you either way. The Callaway Public Schools, the number is 836-2272, 836-2272, area code 308, or stop in and fill out an application during their regular business hours at the school. They'd love to talk to you if you have these skills.
All right, Crazy Days is coming up. What would be the word you would use that goes above crazy? Would it be insane?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Insane?
Yeah, insane.
Well, that's what they do at Geared for Sports. It's Crazy Days, but they go insane. My goodness, listen to this. This is Geared for Sports in Broken Bow. These deals are available Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for Crazy Days in Broken Bow. Select Brooks and Under Armour shoes as low as $40. Up to 60% off clearance football and basketball footwear, and 20% off all other shoes. They'll be taking 50% off all Black Clover hats and polos, 25% off all other apparel store-wide, and they'll be taking 20% off all equipment excluding the GCI chairs that they sell. This is all happening during Crazy Days. This is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow.
We'll be right back.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
It's the best start to my day.
No matter the season, having the right bank makes all the difference. At Bruning Bank, we offer the tools and support you need. From checking and savings to personalized service you can count on. We are here to help you manage today and plan for tomorrow. Stop by our Broken Bow location and see how we can help you move forward with confidence. Bruning Bank, build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
Mind Match on The Breakfast Show, where it's not about being right, it's about thinking alike.
Congratulations to Dawn, who won Mind Match this past Wednesday, taking home $450 in cash. Will you be next?
Want in on the action? Sign up now on the contests page of sandhillsexpress.com, and you could get the call to play. Mind Match, 7:45 Wednesday mornings, brought to you by Gateway Motors and the Garden Center of Broken Bow. As America celebrates 250 years, we are celebrating the people who make our communities great. It's Red, White, and You.
We're recognizing local legends, including individuals, teachers, volunteers, first responders, businesses, organizations, and groups who make a difference right here at home.
If you know someone who deserves to be recognized, nominate them today. Visit the contests page at sandhillsexpress.com and tell us about them. Red, White, and You is brought to you by
Dairy Queen, Thompson Chiropractic, Power Solutions, Evans Feed Company, Grocery Cart, Nebraska State Bank, Palmer Monument, the Callaway District Hospital and Medical Clinics, Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique, Lines Appliance, and Ridgeline Exteriors.
Crazy isn't just a word geared for sports, it's a way of life. Crazy Days sales start early at 7 on Thursday and continue through the day. Select Brooks and Under Armour shoes as low as $40, up to 60% off clearance football and basketball shoes, and 20% off all other shoes. 50% off all Black Clover hats and polos, and 25% off all other apparel store-wide. Also 20% off all equipment excluding GCI chairs. All sales continue Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 4, and Sunday noon to 4. Crazy is the word for what's happening at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow.
8:31. Brent, I just feel like doing this, and it just seems like the proper thing to do at this time. I would like to introduce our next guest with applause.
Well, absolutely, yes. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scotty Ross, Economic Development.
Woo!
Scotty, 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 Scotty. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, guys.
Sure. Well, it's a good way to get started on a Monday. A little applause, a little enthusiasm. People out there might be a little tired, maybe dragging just a little bit from the holiday weekend. But, boy, what an example. Let's start there. What an example of community spirit all around our listening area. We were talking about the different festivals that took place this weekend: Oconto, Sumner, Comstock, Myrna, and more to come. And you talk a lot about tourism, Scotty, and these festivals are a little bit more about tourism than you might think.
Right. I mean, you think about just coming home to mom and dad's for the 4th, but you multiply that by, 4 or 5 families per household, and you've got a lot of people in the area spending money and taking in just some great heritage and events and remembering where they came from. So.
Yeah. Alumni activities with the different festivals a lot of the time, so families come back, graduates come back and regather, and it's very important, not only financially but for the spirit of the communities. And I was visiting with some folks in Oconto on Saturday and talking about how each community that we have in our region are a little bit different and a lot alike, but the differences are great because each one has a little different heartbeat. But yet, when it comes to volunteerism, I think the smaller communities really shine.
They really do, and it's just fun. Even if, myself, I grew up north of here, so I'm not from Custer County originally. Just all of the different traditions and the heritage that's tied to each individual community that might only be 20 miles down the road from another community, but they've got their own complete set of traditions, and it's really fun to see all these little communities still celebrating that. We really need to recognize the locals that ensure that those traditions get carried on, because it does take a lot of volunteer work and a lot of time to continue those. So.
Yeah, it takes longer than people might think to throw something together that's been going on for that many years, because you got to change things up a little bit. You got to leave some things the same. Decisions to be made by committees and so forth. There's a lot of work that goes into it.
There is, yeah. So please don't take those for granted. And if you have some time, volunteer in a community that's near and dear to your heart if you can.
And one of the things that maybe we need to highlight a little bit more about the Custer County Economic Development Group is that that's exactly what it is, Custer County. And your job, I think, and you've proven it, is to meet and talk with different people at different communities, not just here in the center of Custer County.
Yeah. So a good example of that, I went on some community tours last week with Emily Worrell, who is our regional navigator for 6 Regions 1 Nebraska, which, if you're not familiar with that, it's kind of a regional economic development initiative, really centered on the fact that, we're all different. We all have, maybe a little different needs, but at the end of the day, we're one Nebraska, and we all have to come together and work together to be successful. So ours is based on the Mid-Plains Community College region. So Emily will visit the communities that fall in that region. She made a trip out to Custer County, and I always like to be at the table with her. We went around with JEO Consulting, which is an engineering firm, to offer 8 hours of free community planning. So any projects that they are maybe working on or looking to kick off, 8 hours of free community planning services from a very professional firm that does this all over the Midwest. So a really great thing to be able to offer. It took some fundraising, took a matching grant, and so we just sat down at the table with several communities in Custer County and said, what are you working on? Where do you think you could use this? And I'll tell you, every one of them was different. So, and they all have a lot of irons in the fire. We didn't spend just an hour in each community. It was, 2 hours at least, sometimes 3, and just talking about all the problems that they're facing, but also all the things that they're excited about, and progressing towards growth for their little communities. It takes, all the generations and several, so many volunteers and committees to keep our little communities alive. And the forward thinking is really what separates communities in rural Nebraska from being successful, continuing to have, a great school to offer, good housing to offer, from the ones that you see just kind of slowly dwindle. Mm-hmm. So we've got all good communities in Custer County, thankfully.
Questions so far, Brent Apperson?
No, I just, we're talking about festivals and everything. The ability to just spotlight communities in Custer County is very important when people come back for things such as this, right?
It really is. And Mackenzie works really hard on doing the things to do in Custer County, that social media promotion that we do. I think for July we could have done like 50.
Yeah.
If we missed you, please tag your event in the comments, because she spent a lot of time trying to make sure everything was included. But, don't forget, social media promotion is a great way to get the word out about what's going on in your communities. You can put together the greatest festival or gathering or, celebration in the world, but if people don't know that it's going on, you'd want to make sure to promote it. So get on the radio, newspaper. Don't forget about your local newspapers. There's lots of different ways to market your events. Also, like to remind people to keep in mind there are some tourism funds that can be used for those different types of marketing ideas. Not just your annual festival, but just other things that you've got going on in your community. Make sure you're promoting them. And we can be a resource for that as well. We like to help people, figure out maybe where there's some holes in their marketing plans for their communities too. I think it goes back to sometimes we take for granted the resources that are right here in our backyard, and we have to remember to celebrate them and promote them. We don't have to change the wheel and try to be something that we're not. I think if we just promote what we are, there's plenty of people looking for that.
Well said. Excuse me. Talk about anything that you had on your mind that we haven't asked you about yet, and then I have a couple more questions to ask you. But is there anything that you really wanted to highlight today that we haven't talked about yet?
Well, we've been getting out and doing some business retention expansion visits. So, starting with our members, but obviously if there's any businesses that aren't a member of CEDC, we can sure sit down with you and help. We want to retain the businesses that we have, talk about opportunities for growth within Custer County, within your communities, maybe some expansion ideas. So those are some of the things that we've kicked off. That was one big thing that came out of our strategic planning session. And, as I'm learning, it's really probably one of the most important things that an economic development corporation should be doing, just to retain the health of your communities and continue to encourage that growth and serve as a resource for it. Mm-hmm. So look for us out and about for that, too.
Okay. Oh, you mentioned, getting the word out. And we had a conversation the other day following the Broken Bow Planning Commission's meeting and then the Custer County Planning Commission's meeting. How I don't know how you feel about it, and I don't think we've talked about this because we do visit once in a while. But I think so far those two entities have done a good job of getting things on the table, discussing data centers, and that's a hot button topic all over the country and in the state of Nebraska. But so far, I'm just going to say it, I like the way they've handled things so far, making it very public, making it very transparent, and taking in comments from the public, and there's more of that to come. How do you feel about it?
I agree with you 100%. And, one thing that I mentioned to a few people that were at the meeting for the city of Broken Bow and a couple at the county level is the fact that we're talking about them doesn't mean we're looking to necessarily recruit any specific businesses. The fact of the matter is, without any ordinances on the books to put some sort of restriction on a data center business that wants to come to Custer County or come to Broken Bow, there's really nothing that would stop them from opening tomorrow or turning in an application for a permit to open the business. So that's something that, I want people to understand, that there's no hidden agenda. It's about being proactive with these businesses. State law does not allow us to completely ban them from coming to Custer County, but there are several different ways that we can put restrictions on them to ensure that the ones that do come here are going to be good stewards of the land, good stewards of the resources, and really just the best type of, if we're going to have a data center, the best type of local kind of Midwest ownership that we can possibly get.
That's an important point, is the ownership part of it. Zoning regulations control land use, and that's where the toolkit comes in right there. So I'm happy to see what they're doing so far, and I think you explained it better than I did. But moving forward, we need to remind ourselves that the government is not looking for those entities. They're preparing for them when they approach and want to put something in our land, on our land, right?
Yeah, and that's kind of just the main thing, is the fact that we want to be proactive and not reactive, and consider being good stewards of this land that we've been blessed with. It's such a great community with great resources, and we just want to make sure that we keep it that way. So yeah, if you have any questions about data centers, I do have a lot of resources.
Okay.
From the extension to NPPD to the NRD, there's lots of resources out there other than social media. I would strongly encourage, maybe if you aren't sure how you feel about them, or if you want to expand maybe some of your opinions about them, there are some great educational resources out there.
Well, one of the things that was mentioned at the county meeting, which I thought was very a good point from one of the members, was, we're working on these regulations, trying to put them in place, be prepared, as you mentioned. And a year from now or 2 years from now, it may or may not apply. Technology is moving so quickly that these regulations will have to be fluid. I did have a person contact me and ask, why aren't they talking about quantum computers, which will make AI type data look minute.
Oh my goodness.
So very powerful computers that are running right now that could replace what we're talking about.
Right.
So, we don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
So to have those regulations in place and then be ready to change them with whatever comes is a healthy exercise.
And that's what I'm so proud of, the people that we have in place at the county and city level, is we have some people who are able to think on their feet that way, and they are already recognizing that that is a reality, because let's be honest, in rural Nebraska, we sometimes struggle with that.
Yes.
So I'm really proud of the people that we have in place at the county and local levels, that are thinking about it that way.
Yeah.
It's important.
Before we close, anything happening that you want to talk about with housing? I know that there's some good news stories in our communities that they're doing on their own, and then there's a lot of things going through your office as well.
There are a lot of things. I can probably talk more at our next radio
Okay.
visit. We've kind of got a big closing coming up and some big projects in the works that
Okay.
we're very excited about, not just in Broken Bow, but other communities too.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're excited to be continually we don't have a lot of resources, a lot of financial resources, but we're very lucky to have some. And, sometimes just a little bit of incentive makes a big difference in keeping progress moving forward in these little communities. So we're lucky to have them. We're happy to put them to work. If you have any ideas for housing or childcare, Mackenzie and I, our door's always open. Well,
Okay.
Mackenzie for a little bit longer.
Yes, Mackenzie.
Go have a baby, I
Come have
guess.
a little baby. And if you need help, I know that I tell you, working with you and Mackenzie has been a real joy to me. I've really enjoyed it. I feel the learning curve is still pretty steep, to be honest with you, because you guys do so many different things. But if you do need help with neighborhood regulations, I'm pretty much an expert in that area.
Are
If you want me to help you set up, rules and regs for the neighborhood, I'm your man.
Are you the president of your HOA?
I guess I would be
president,
called that.
only member. Yes, president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and the only member is Dave Burney.
Yeah, chief enforcement officer.
Yes.
Yeah, all of that. I can help you there, Scotty.
Well, I could probably find you a post, maybe up at Eagle Crest. We might need that.
Okay, I'll just take some of my experiences in my own neighborhood.
We can get you a segue.
Yeah, and apply them to the newer neighborhood.
Get ready for the bill.
Oh,
after,
great.
just to prepare you for that. Been down that road before.
Yes,
I think I just said we don't have any money.
All homes must have birdhouses to start with.
Oh.
That'd just be, a given right there. Like, I had to put one in Brent's yard.
You did? Oh.
Yeah.
He did, yeah. A very nice
Was
little
it?
bird feeder hanging down from the limb of the tree. And I got to be honest, I filled it up. I just want you to know.
Good man.
A few days ago.
Good man.
And there was a couple of beautiful little finches the other day snacking. It was very wonderful.
It's all about quality of life, Brent.
Yeah, it's enhanced my quality.
I'll say birds sneak up on you. How fascinating they become.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in the last 5 years or so, my mom always loved birds, and I've become a little more obsessed. We have cats, though, so I feel like when I put a bird feeder up, it just is setting a trap for those poor birds.
We have that situation, but our cats are spoiled enough now. They kind of want to hunt and go through the motion, but they're not as serious about it as they used to be.
Too much energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
Overfeed them.
Okay. Okay.
Scotty, it's a pleasure having you in. Thanks for all that you and Mackenzie do and all the board members do. Economic Development Group is a powerful thing. We appreciate you.
Well, we appreciate you too, Dave.
All right, a little music from, this is highlights the B3 phase back in the day when every rock and roll band had to have a B3 organ. They just had to have it, that sound. This is probably one of the most evident, called Question Mark and the Mysterians with 96 Tears.
Special about summer in Custer County. Neighbors coming together, celebrating what makes this country strong. Hard work, pride, and patriotism. At Nebraska State Bank and Trust, they've been honored to be a part of that tradition since 1917. For over a century, they've stood alongside you, helping families grow, businesses thrive, and dreams take root. Because when a community succeeds, we all do. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, rooted in tradition, committed to you. Member FDIC.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
If the truth is missing the big game while you're out of town. But don't worry, Sandhills Express has you covered. From live sports and the county fair to the Get Up and Go breakfast show. We stream it all on YouTube and Facebook.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Unless you follow and subscribe to Sandhills Express on Facebook and YouTube.
It's time again for the legendary Devil's Den Motorcycle Rally July 10th and 11th at the Arnold Recreation Area and beyond. Friday, get in for free when the gates open at 5. Inside, you'll find biker games, cheap drinks, food, vendors, and live music from Semi-Sober. Saturday is jam-packed with a roaring good time. Get your bikes to registration in the morning, as well as the show and shine. Kickstands go up at 11 for the poker run between Arnold, Anselmo, Sargent, Broken Bow, Callaway, and back to Arnold. Single riders are $30, couples are $50 for the run, concert, and meal. Just want to come for the concert? It's just $10. Don't miss the Burnout Pit, Beer Belly Contest, Miss Devil's Den, live auction, and of course music from Twisted Chrome and Whiskey Bend. Looking for more information? Check out Devil's Den Motorcycle Rally on Facebook. This weekend, Arnold is the place to be for the Devil's Den Motorcycle Rally.
Twisted Chrome, what a great rock and roll band name.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a good one.
All right, we're talking crazy days and all the things that are going to be happening this week and this weekend, so let's dive back in. If you've been meaning to stop into Custer Floral and Gifts, now's the time as they prepare for retirement after 43 years here in Broken Bow. The store is clearing out its inventory with 75% off everything through July 11th. It's your chance to find some incredible bargains while helping celebrate a longtime hometown business. Stop by Custer Floral and Gifts on the north side of the square before it's all gone.
Lily Kate Boutique in downtown Broken Bow on the square always participates in a big way in Crazy Days, and this Thursday they'll have sales going on all day. Now with Lily Kate Boutique, the earlier you get there, the more you save. Here's the breakdown on Thursday. They'll be open from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., sales all day. From 7 to 8 in the morning, the opening hour, get 40% off summer fashions. Then from 8 to 10 a.m., you'll get 35% off. From 10 to noon, it goes to 30% off. And from noon to 6, get 25% off. That's happening on Thursday at Lily Kate Boutique in Broken Bow. Plus, Friday and Saturday additional summer sales will continue, including 50 and 75% off sidewalk sale racks. Lily Kate Boutique, north side of the square in Broken Bow. Come see them this week for Crazy Days.
Going to be a warm week, as you would expect in July, centered around Crazy Days and all the activities. So cool off in a fun way and tasty way over Crazy Days. And each summer day, they'll be having those nice drinks and ice creams and all sorts of things, the blizzards at the Dairy Queen. Don't forget to pick up the DQ cakes and blizzards. They'd love to make you a great meal and serve you a delicious dessert to fuel your Crazy Day shopping this week here in Broken Bow.
All right, on Thursday, Crazy Days, Mid-Plains Community College is bringing their raffle car to Crazy Days.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Go buy your ticket, $10 raffle ticket on the square. And this is what they have refurbished this year for their car giveaway. You would win a 1964 Chevelle Malibu SS.
Arr, arr, arr.
But even if you don't, your money supports the automotive technology and auto body technology programs at the college. So get your tickets, a chance to win this beautiful refurbished automobile, and a chance to support the programs as well. If you can't stop by Thursday when they have the car in the square for Crazy Days, you can stop by at any campus location of Mid-Plains or buy your raffle ticket online as well.
I know you don't need it, but you want it. A 64 Chevy, all like brand new. Probably better than factory.
Oh, yeah. They do a nice job
They really do.
refurbishing those.
Well, speaking of hot rods and cars, the Kearney Cruise Night Classic Car Auction is taking place July 17th at 7 p.m. at the air-conditioned Buffalo County Fairgrounds. So it's going to be comfortable. You can take in the auction. You might get the bug to buy something, or you might just enjoy watching the event. This is a live in-person auction along with live internet bidding. And if you want to buy or sell a classic car or truck, do it at Cruise Night. Contact Reynolds Auction and Realty at 308-832-2444 or email Rusty at RHYNALDS auction.com. They're expecting 100 consignments. Oh, will that be fun? Website will be updated on a daily basis. Nationwide internet bidding will be held. It's only $2 to get in. July 17th at 7 p.m. at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney. That will be quite a sight.
Hey, they're needing to make room for new inventory at Broken Bow Floral and Plant Studio, so they're going to get crazy on Crazy Days. Here's what they're doing. They'll have 50% off discount tables, plus 20% off all in-store purchases that aren't plants or flowers. So take advantage of the big sale that's happening during Crazy Days at Broken Bow Floral and Plant Studio in Broken Bow.
We'll take a time out. We'll catch up on some news. We'll be back in the 9 o'clock hour with more information.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Just want to let you know that I love the show.
I love what you guys are doing in the morning. It makes my day so much better.
KCNI, KBBN Radio.
Looking for a quick forage that can be up and swathed in under 50 days? Strain RN and White Wonder Millet are two great options for your operation. Quick forage with easy dry down times after swathing, these drought-hardy millets are sure to carry your herd. The American Acres line of hand-selected forages is the best available on the market, with a focus on quality, yield, disease resistance, and drought tolerance. For more information, reach out to a Star Seed dealer in your area, and let's keep your farm green and always growing.
At BD, they are proud to be part of the community, working every day to advance the world of health. Their team is passionate about making healthcare safer and easier for the people who matter most: patients, families, and caregivers. Whether it's developing new medical devices or supporting local health efforts, they believe in creating a healthier future together. BD, advancing the world of health, right here at home.
Listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. More than 850,000 fireworks fill the skies over Washington, D.C. during the 4th of July celebration. A white nationalist group named the Patriot Front marched in D.C. on the 4th. Scott Carr's in Washington.
Some in the group held American flags, but also Confederate battle flags as they marched on Capitol Hill.
Charlie Kirk's widow is set to attend her first Utah court hearing in the trial of the man accused of killing her husband. Super Typhoon Bobby struck Guam and the northern Mariana Islands over the weekend with winds up to 200 miles an hour. NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman says the U.S. is in a space race with China. A Delta Airlines flight bound for Atlanta was forced to divert to Indiana after the crew reported a potential lightning strike mid-flight Friday. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, Here's Steve DeSager.
England won a classic at Mexico 3-2 in a World Cup round of 16 games Sunday night. There was an hour weather delay at the start, so kickoff on England TV was 2 in the morning. Jude Bellingham scored back-to-back goals late first half for a brief 2-0 lead. Harry Kane, a penalty kick in the 60th minute. England had a player kicked out during the second half, so it played a man down for over 50 minutes to finish the game and still won. Goalkeeper Jordan Pickford with 3 great saves. Norway advanced to a World Cup quarterfinal for the first time, got 2 late goals from Erling Haaland to eliminate Brazil 2-1. Late PK from Neymar, who has retired from the national team. For the Americans, star Flo Balogun will play Monday night after FIFA suspended his red card. Naomi Osaka upset number 1 Aryna Sabalenka at Wimbledon in the 4th round. NASCAR's race at Chicago went to Chase Briscoe. Christopher Bell finished in 2nd.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Ample sunshine expected today with daytime highs approaching 93. Winds out of the south 10 to 15 miles per hour. 68 tonight, partly cloudy skies. High temperatures reach up to 92. Tomorrow, clear skies. Chance for showers Wednesday, chance for storms on Thursday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Your health close to home. The Callaway District Hospital and medical clinics are committed to bringing high-quality care right to the community, where compassion meets advanced care, because your health matters right here at home. The Callaway District Hospital.
It is 74 degrees outside and sunny. Winds out of the south-southeast 5 to 10. Barometric pressures at 30.08. Humidity at 83%. Yesterday's high was 88 with an overnight low of 66. No measurable precipitation in the past 24 hours, but we do have 81 hundredths precipitation measured already in this portion of July, early portion. So we have that rain, picked up 68 hundredths in that rain on the 4th of July evening that went through Custer County and here in Broken Bow. Brent Apperson, Dave Burney with you here on The Breakfast Show. There's a blood drive today in the Stapleton Village Hall from 9 until 3 p.m., a blood drive on Wednesday at the Loop City Community Center from 11 till 5, and on Thursday, July 9th, Burger Bash at the Grocery Cart from 4 until 7 p.m. Proceeds will go to the Prairie Pioneer Center, and then we'll be talking about all the festivals coming up this weekend throughout this week here on our Breakfast Show.
Of course, this week in Broken Bow, it's Crazy Days, and Carmen at the Tumbleweed Cafe going to be getting crazy with some fun specials that she's going to do each day beginning on Thursday, so stop in and see what she comes up with. Each day will be different, so you will need to stop in and check it out. Home-cooked meals and friendly, fun atmosphere always await you at the Tumbleweed. And don't forget their convenient drive-through option for breakfast and lunch. This Thursday and Friday, it'll be crazy at the Tumbleweed Cafe, so come on out and see what they have cooked up for you. East Highway 2 in Broken Bow.
Here's Alvin Bishop, Fooled Around and Fell in Love. And when Cadence walked in, I believe she is taller. I believe Cadence is taller than she was not long ago. I think she's having a growth spurt.
Oh, wow. Good for her. I'm still waiting for mine.
What do you think, Cadence? Do you feel taller today?
No, especially because over the weekend I was with my brother and he got taller. And so I feel like I was like, my neck hurts a little bit just from looking up so much at him.
Oh, no.
So I don't think I got any taller.
He's how tall now?
I think he's over 6'2", I think. Probably 6'3", 6'4".
Wow.
Wow. How does he fit into his little sports car?
I don't know.
That he's been working on. So what was your weekend like? You have a good 4th?
Yeah, I did. So we got back from National FBLA in San Antonio. We were supposed to get back at 2 a.m. on the 4th, but we ended up getting back around 11:30. So, that was really nice that our bus driver was driving fast. And then I woke up that morning and headed to Ashland, Nebraska, and spent it at my cousin's new house, and they have a pool. So I was on the pool all weekend.
Oh, you little stinker, you. That sounds really fun. How was the convention?
It was really fun. So at the convention at FBLA, we get these little pins from your state. So you order however many you want, and they automatically give you 5. So I ordered 5 more. And with these pins, you're supposed to go up to people from other states, and it's to kind of get you networking and talking to other people. And you try to, trade back and forth. And there were some really cool ones that I could not get. Nobody really wanted a Nebraska pin. It was a little boring this year, I will say, but normally it's all right. And there were some really cool pins. Oregon, they had this rubber duck, and one of them had crumble cookies, and everyone wanted that one. Puerto Rico was there, and they had a frog that kind of looked like Bad Bunny. And so that one was one that a lot of people were trying to get. But so that's one of my favorite parts of the conference is getting to meet people and trade those pins. But yeah, and I competed, and we didn't make finals, and we didn't place, but that's okay.
All right, got to go.
Yeah.
Come back and hit the pool.
Yeah.
Not bad. I heard you guys talking about Husker Vision the other day. Maybe was you and Cadence talking about it?
Yeah, we were, because you're going to kind of be a part of the Husker Vision crew when you attend UNL, right?
Yes, I'm very excited. I'm not really quite sure exactly what I'll be doing or how much. I really don't know much, but I'm super excited, and it's a great opportunity, I've heard. So.
Oh yeah, you're going to get a head start on a lot of things through that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. Your festival is coming up very soon in your community.
Yes, this weekend. I will only be there part of the time because I've got softball going on, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It normally is. My favorite thing that we do is the fireworks on Friday night, and they put it in a great spot where you can see it from basically anywhere in Litchfield. But we usually go out to I believe it's the southeast corner of town, and that's where they shoot off the fireworks. And we have a pretty good fireworks show, I would say.
Yeah, and the parade, I think, is growing and has grown. I love the way they start around the park and come through town. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and this will be my first year where I'm actually not on a float. So I'll get to enjoy it instead of scrambling, putting together a float, whether it was 4-H or FBLA. I was always doing something. I think one year we even marched in the band. And so it'll just be nice to sit back and relax.
That will be nice for you, yeah. Well, it's going to be a great time. One of the oldest festivals in our neighborhood, one of the ones that's been around, I think maybe the longest. It goes back a long ways, so pretty cool history there. I was wondering, isn't there still a pole at the end of the street where you turn around on Main Street?
Yep, there's a nice flagpole there, and if you just whip around it and turn around, I guess. Except for I usually don't do that. I usually just go up to the school and I take this gravel road back home. But if you do need to turn around, you just gotta whip around the flagpole and hope nobody else is coming.
Small town.
Yes.
Thanks, Cadence.
Yep, thank you.
Good to have you back. We'll take a quick time out with these words.
Drivers and farmers need a DOT physical? Thompson Chiropractic has you covered. At Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, Dr. Riley Thompson provides certified DOT physicals to keep you moving safely and confidently. Some call it a CDL physical or a med card. Whatever you call it, Thompson Chiropractic handles it with professional, hassle-free care. When it's time for your next DOT physical, remember Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, your dependable stop for DOT exams.
Farming is a tough business that requires tough equipment. That goes for your irrigation system as well, which is why an irrigation system from Central Nebraska Diesel, your local Ranke dealer, is built to be durable and reliable. High-strength steel, superior engineering, and an industry-leading 10-year warranty on gearboxes. That is what a Ranke irrigation system is made of. Give the irrigation professionals at Central Nebraska Diesel a call today to find out just how tough they really are. Ranke, more right than rain. And Central Nebraska Diesel, your local irrigation experts.
9:14. Brent.
Hey, Dave.
Did you check in with the folks in Arkansas over the weekend? Did they shoot off some fireworks? What did Mom do? And what did your parents do?
Well, I'll find out today.
Okay.
We have established the weekly Monday late afternoon phone call.
Oh.
So I'll plan on visiting with them later today, and I'll have an update for you tomorrow.
Okay.
As far as what Mom and Dad did for the 4th of July.
Kind of ask, make sure. Well, give me an update on the flowers, how they're holding up.
Oh, believe me, I'm sure that'll be one of the first topics that we discuss. Usually the first question is, how's Dave? Dave doing good?
Well, I feel the
Like,
same
yeah.
way, Mom, in Arkansas. And I believe Mom here in Broken Bow is going to go camping
Is she?
this weekend. Yeah.
Oh, great.
There's a partial family gathering she's going to take in.
Mhm.
So I know she's got something coming up this weekend. A little quieter around her place on the 4th of July. So I know
Mhm.
she's ready to get out and, get some camping in. 97 years old, wants to go camping. I don't know if I'll be camping when I'm 97 or not.
That's great, though. I hope she has a great time.
Here's Tom Petty.
Insects have reigned since the dawn of time, adapted to their surroundings, experienced the harshest climates and toughest challenges until now. With 2 modes of action, Ridgeback insecticide delivers one devastating outcome for soybean aphids: extinction from your fields. They may have lived through it all, but they won't survive this. End soybean aphids reign at ridgeback.corteva.us.
9:19. Brent has one more thing he wants to tell you about here this morning on The Breakfast Show. Maybe more than one, but this is one of the things he wants to tell you about.
Yeah, we just want to remind you about the great facility that Off-Broadway is in Broken Bow, offering exceptional assisted and independent living options. They do things like move-in specials and a referral bonus. Staff can help with housekeeping, medication management, and meals, kind of taking the burden off your shoulders. That's what assisted living is all about. Off-Broadway is there for you 24/7 if you need them, giving you peace of mind while still maintaining your independence. And they've also created different levels of care depending on your situation, so please visit with them about those options. Let them handle the cooking and cleaning so you can spend more time doing what you love. There's no yard work. In the wintertime, you don't have to worry about snow scooping. It's just comfort, community, and convenience. Enjoy a full schedule of activities to keep you engaged and entertained, along with a friendly staff that is sure to brighten your day. Come take a look around and see all they have to offer you. They would love to welcome you through their doors at Off-Broadway.
Well, I hope your weekend was good out there, folks. Had a little catastrophe at the Dave and Joan Burney house over the 4th of July.
Oh, no.
holiday.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I've got to break it to Jeremy, and I will have to do some testing, but kind of had a accident. It's my fault.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. At your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to need some time off this week to take care of things, or?
Well, I could go on suspension. You never know.
Oh.
Jeremy might put me on suspension, but we'll see.
So it's affecting maybe what you do here then?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't take something out of my pocket, and it got washed and dried.
Oh.
Very important piece of equipment. Now we got crazy days coming up, and I don't know if we're going to have enough equipment in this area or not.
Oh, to do remote broadcasting?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, wash the dongle.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, got all wet and then got all heated up. I don't know if it's going to work or not. It's an Apple dongle.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what happens when you wash the dongle.
I don't know either. Did you run it through the washing machine? You left it in your pants pocket? Is that the deal? And it got washed and then dried?
Yeah, shirt pocket.
Oh, shirt pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little curly now.
Is it now? Yeah, it should be clean, though.
It's a curly dongle. So I don't know if it's going to work or not.
We'll have to do a test.
Man, I feel bad about it. It's hard to get those Apple dongles in a big hurry.
Yeah.
We got crazy days coming up.
Uh-huh.
How could I let it slip through and wash and dry the dongle?
I don't know. It happens. I've had several car keys get washed, dried before.
Well, Jonah's used to checking my shirt for pins.
Oh, yeah. Those can do a lot of damage if you leave a pen in your pocket or something, and it goes through with the wash.
But it's not as serious as losing a dongle.
Well, no.
So I'm going to dedicate this song to the Apple dongle.
Okay.
It's not missing anymore, but still looking for something. Jackson Brown on The Breakfast Show. Try your dongle. We've determined that here on the breakfast show this morning. I don't feel so bad about it anymore.
Yeah, that's right. It's okay, Dave.
All right, that's pretty much the show for today. We had a lot of good things happen, a lot of great guests. I thank to Kyle Kellman for coming in. Also, of course, Scotty Ross for enlightening us with their information today, plus all our Crazy Day information and kind of a wrap-up of last weekend's festivals and looking forward to the festivals this weekend. A couple off the top of our heads, the Devil Den get-together in Arnold and Litchfield Old Settlers Picnic. And there's other things going on throughout the week here in Broken Bow with Crazy Days. There's a run on Saturday. We'll talk about that tomorrow. That we'll be highlighting this week for a fundraiser for EMS and so forth. So there's a lot of things going on.
A lot of stuff going on.
Anything else on your mind?
I don't. Well, I thought I would bring this up. Some of you may listen to Sports Nightly. We run that Monday through Friday on KCNI radio, and they're doing something kind of special. If you listen to Sports Nightly on Fridays, they always do what they call the best of, and they bring back some old radio play-by-play broadcasts of some classic Husker games. Well, they're going to be doing that all week this week. And so if you're interested, tonight they will be broadcasting a replay of the 2010 Nebraska football game when they played Kansas State. That was the night that Taylor Martinez ran wild and ran for over 200 yards and set the school record for most rushing yards by a quarterback. So they will replay that tonight, and you can catch the final hour of that at 7 o'clock on KCNI radio. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, they'll play back the 2 NCAA tournament wins that Nebraska had in basketball. That'll be on Tuesday and Wednesday. This is one I think I'm going to try to tune into. On Thursday, this is on Sports Nightly, they're going to replay the 1977 Nebraska-Alabama game. Now, I believe that was the year Nebraska was unranked at the time. Alabama, with Bear Bryant, was top 5, and Nebraska upset them. So they're going to play that back from 1977. That'll be on Thursday. And then on Friday of this week, they will play back the baseball game between Nebraska and Auburn from earlier this season when Nebraska won in, I think it was an extra inning thriller. So if you're interested, that is what will be featured on Sports Nightly this week on KCNI Radio.
All right. And again, we kind of asking for your reaction or your thoughts on some improvements we made with KCNI AM over the weekend. Actually, Friday of last weekend, we had an engineer in and installed a new audio processor for KCNI AM, and I did check it out on Saturday on the way to Oconto. Sounds much different, much louder, much clearer, so let us know what you think. If you're an AM listener or want to check out KCNI AM, it's over there at 1280 AM. And I think you'll like what you hear, so let us know. Drop us a line. That's the show for today. Thanks a lot for listening. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 7:30.